Hello and welcome to the show. Today I'm going to be taking a look at a map for BeamNG Drive, this one called Wavebreaker Shores. Now I'm not sure if this is a direct replica or takes heavy inspiration from Motorstorm Apocalypse, but it's a really interesting style of circuit, style of racetrack to have here on Beam. Now I have just loaded it up and driven a couple of corners to make sure everything was working okay. From what I've seen, it looks incredible. Now a bunch of scenarios come with the mod, and that is what I am playing with here. We're starting off with the basic entry, I guess. This is kind of, I say the tutorial, but it is a simple lap around the map using, oh bloody hell, using games. Well, I say the games, using the mods D series. Now, much in Motorstorm tradition, there are multiple routes through the map. I'm going a completely different way to the way I went initially. Oh god, we get to go through a cave. There are tunnels and so on to explore. Oh, we get spat out over here somewhere. Try not to have a big old crash. You see, unlike when you play Motorstorm, when you have a crash there, you just reset your vehicle and you're good to go. Oh, I'm not stopping. That's solid. We're fine, I think. Oh, the radiator's a little bit balked. The air filter's sticking out the... Whoop, the air filter's sticking out the headlight. Would have been better just going wide through there. Yeah, unlike Motorstorm, when you have a crash, you can just reset and carry on. Here, crash is going to be pretty hard on the trucks, on the cars. Well, this one here is the radiator's gone, so we are going to overheat. The steering is buckled completely, wanting to pull very badly to the left. Nevertheless, we shall carry on. Let's try not to do something stupid. Fit through the gap. There we go. If I actually probably would have been better to go through the water to try and cool the truck down. That was something that did go on in Motorstorm Apocalypse, if I remember correctly. Oh, bugger. Too fast, too fast, too fast. Oh, we're going to be saved. How the hell are we alive there? That shouldn't have worked. I would like to point that out. That really, really should not have worked. Bloody hell. Oh, there is a foggy cave that we are driving. There was a way to the inside there that I didn't... it's not a huge difference in terms of route to take right there. I was wondering there might be some water to help cool the truck. Water! That didn't really do very much. It wasn't really enough. There is a giant boat over there that would be... Okay, there's a lot of water. Would be good fun to go and play with. However, oh, don't fall down the cliff, because that wouldn't end well. It's a ridiculously good map, this. It really is a massively impressive. You've got a nice old waterfall going on there. If we do get desperately in need of cooling, I might just chuck the truck at some water. Oh god, there are multiple bridges across here. Even if it wasn't for the very obvious, you know, sort of Motorstorm logos and so on, it's got that, well, very much got the Motorstorm feel with the multiple different routes. That is a complete lap around this circuit. Oh, I'm going to roll the truck eventually across there. So we kind of jumped up onto the building roof for the first time around. Let's go this direction now. See where we can go. Okay, so this one here just kind of runs along the edge of the water. Oh, is that where we go later on? Oh, I got distracted. Well, I've taken out the front left tire. I got distracted. I think that's... oh, have we taken out the entire steering? I think we might have done. Yeah, the... bit that was going above us, I'm fairly sure, is the platform that I span and very nearly rolled down the other side of. Oh, come on, truck, you can make it. Oh, what about if I dunk it? Oh, God, what about if I dunk it in the water here? Kind of unintentionally, because I got no steering anymore. Come on, cool the engine. I'm not sure it's really working. Oh, it did work. Yeah, it does actually work for cooling the engine. We were up in the orange, and now we are... clearly not in the orange. We're going to go dunk it through this water as well. Cool! Please, cool down truck. Oh, that's a lot more water than I expected. No! Okay. The sign that said sudden dip was not lying. I panicked when I realised we were sinking. I just kept my foot down, and then there was a tree the other side. But it worked for cooling the truck. The engine is now dead. Well, I mean, lasted about 4 minutes around the course. I don't know what's going to happen. Oh, I can't do the kind of reset myself back. Well, that was a lap around the circuit with a truck. In my attempts to cool it down, we've gone and sunk it. And, well, sunk it, crashed it, it's broken. Now I'm going to go and try some other vehicles, because what could possibly go wrong with them? So, for our second scenario, we are going to be doing a follow the checkpoint. So rather than just going around a lap of the circuit, we have to follow the checkpoint. We have got to maneuver a Miramar around, apparently, some narrow spaces. 1 minute, 17 seconds to complete. So it's going to be a fairly short challenge. That is, provided I don't bin the car, because it's going to be on dirt with a rear-wheel drive, not off-road orientated car. Okay, we're going this way around here. Don't really know. Oh, it's over that way. Okay, not the easiest to see where the checkpoints are. Of all of the ways to fail, that one is not a good way to go out. Oh, okay, so we've got to kind of... don't even know if we want to be taking that jump. That seems a little bit... Oh, come on, Miramar. Please go. Please go. Please go. Ugh, it's not so good across the dirt. Are we broken something at the front, or is it just really, really struggling? He's not massively happy. I will say that much. It is not massively happy at all across these dirt sections. It's kind of the getting going bit that it doesn't really like. Now we can run it in here with plenty of speed, kind of use the banking to our advantage. I'd probably been better off not trying to go through the water, because the water's going to slow us down. Oh, I think we're supposed to go through the tunnel. Ooh, do we fit through the tunnel? Surely we don't fit through that tunnel, do we? Hold on, I've got to investigate. Important investigation is going on. You can. Oh, okay. That is going to be the scene of many deaths for the Miramar. I would like to point that much out. That is a really narrow little tunnel to fit the car through. So, yeah, we're going to have to be quite careful. Now, I know roughly where the route is going this time around, which is helpful to say the least. Now, let's not go... We don't want to go across the jump. That seems unnecessary. It's kind of unnecessary, takes us out of our route. Don't know if I want second gear across here particularly either, but we've got it in second for... No, we're going to go down into first again. Come on, get out of the sand, out of the sand. Go, 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 go. I'm liking all of these little routes, though, that I hadn't noticed that tunnel in the... well, I guess in the first approach past it, with the D-Series, and let's face it, the D-Series wouldn't have made it through there. Okay, we are much better for time on this run. Now, fit through the... Oh, God! This is a little bit of a close fit for the Miramar. Go, car! You can make it! That is a real sneaky shortcut for the little vehicles to get through. Keep your foot down now. Oh, there was water there. That was bad. Come on! Miramar, go! I need more speed. Yeah, we've got to be really mindful of that water. The water will completely and utterly screw you over. I think that was the finish. No, did we miss it? No! Ah... That is the finish there, so we've got to stop. I thought I'd done enough to just clip the checkpoint. Apparently not. Right. We will get it this time around. I am determined we will make the track this time around. So second gear is kind of... Oh, no, we're not going to make it this time around. I lied. Okay, this is the one. Too much speed. Too much speed. Second gear is not the most useful of gears when we're in the dirt. I can't just leave it in first around here anyway, because we will, well, lose speed, or we will just sort of sit and buzz the limiter. But I think once we kind of get to these corners here, then we've got to stick it back down into first. Maybe it's just not very good across these sections. I think first is a better option there. Either way, we're going to bounce. It's going to be awkward. It's going to be horrible. But we are through the worst of the... kind of sand, I guess, to bog the classic sports car down. Now, we don't want to throw it in here too fast, because we don't run too wide on the exit. Oh, bugger, that's alright. We've got away with all of that. Now, very precise aim the car into the tar. It was precise on the way in, but I can't see. It's got stuck. We've wedged it. It's well... Oh, there we go. It's going again. Oh, that's really awkward to aim with. Might be better off, honestly, going to... Oh, God. Going to, like, bonnet view on the way in there to try and see where... It might be better doing the entire thing. from bonnet view, because you've got to be so very precise with that approach, and with the camera not quite knowing what to do, because let's face it, the camera doesn't normally have to deal with tunnels like that. You can't you can't quite see the positioning of the car. Now, get it back down into first, sort of bounce our way across the rocks here, bounce our way across the water, spin the wheels across the sand. I'm not sure I did a great job getting up onto this platform that time around, but it's good enough. We are up here. Oh, there's a hanging hanging train. Don't mind, I already just noticed the hanging train off the side of what looks like an old castle. You know, little details. I like those little details. Now, that's going to be a bit of a clonk across the lake, but I guess we kind of took a shorter route. Now, how is that not into the tunnel correctly? Well, that's going to real help visibility. Nope. Okay, so you want to be third person all the way into the tunnel. Have we wedged it? It might be good to still crawl. That is a really mean little section. That is a really mean. I like the idea of though having this as a tunnel for races and have like the little cars be able to escape and get out and stuff. That's a very cool little scenario. Apparently, I'm terrible at it. Well, I did it. I thought. Just getting into the tunnel is a little bit difficult. Let's go have a look at some of the other ones. So, we are going back to a lap of this circuit using the Toro Burnside. This is kind of a special configuration for the Burnside for this circuit. Quick in a straight line, but apparently a handful through the corners, as you can imagine. By the looks of it, massive... Oh, nearly broke the engine initially. Massive rear tyres going on the back of this car. Half expecting it to wheelie. Oh, I keep doing that. That's not a clever thing to do. I'm not taking that jump there. That jump there. Oh, that jump there is going to end badly. There are some rocks down here. Let's avoid all of the rocks. This is not going to be the best... Oh, not the best first corner. Why am I... I'm playing Need for Speed and keep pressing Y to change up. That's not the button that we want to be using. That will not help. Oh, I have to go between them. Oh. Does this have... I was going to say, does this have a front drive shaft? I would imagine this was rear-wheel drive. Okay. Going between the jumps there, not good. Not good at all. Not a happy landing. That makes for broken Burnside. Okay, let's first of all remember gears. That would be helpful. Then let's try and position the car so that we don't land horribly on a mound of dirt. I don't know what other shortcuts there might be. I'm really curious to know how many different routes there might be around here. So this route here actually proved to be pretty good the first time that I did it. So rather than go through the tunnel, oh, that's not going to work. Okay, that's cool. A cool route to go building hopping. However, as interesting as it is, you might end up dying. Let's maybe not do that. Let's actually try and get a lap completed. Oh, there's a way down there. There is. There definitely looks like there is like a cheeky shortcut way down the very inside. Because it looked like there was a sign very narrow. Trying to get into that corner at speed would be interesting. However, it looks like it could be done. Right, we're across the mud. Now, let's get our vehicle up over... Ooh, okay, no, we're fine. Got a little bit bounced around. Nothing too terrible. Now, here, there's no need to be trying to work my way to the right-hand side. You might as well run around on the left. It is plenty open enough out here, and the checkpoint, of course, doesn't come up until further round. I think this is the better... Yeah, it's like the better... pier, I guess, to run across. You don't get your vehicle into trouble. Now, chuck it around this kind of volcanic crater, whatever you want to call it, it works. We're not going to go through the tunnel. It's a silly idea. While it is a good way for little cars, this is not a little car, and that's got it sunk in a pond. Oh, can we go? Oh, we can go this way. Aha! Sure, let's go. Ah! Okay, so we go underneath those bits. I see. Okay. That's interesting. So instead of doing the up and over bit where I spun the truck, you can go around and underneath the jumps. There's a lot of effort has gone in to this, and a lot of different routes for the vehicles to get around. I think think, because I might have missed alternative. It seems like there are less alternative routes as you get towards the end of the lap, but it might just be that I've missed them. It might just be that I haven't seen the alternatives for the cars yet. So that's the balloon holding up one of the bridges. Oh, I say bridges. Just about a bridge. The bare minimum something would need to be counted as a bridge. Oh, we're going to run a little bit wide. There's not much grip out there, but never mind. And then, oh, overshot. We've overshot a little bit, but you can kind of get away with using the banking to turn the vehicle. That will be the final corner. 2 minutes 10. 2 minutes 10 for the muscle car. I did get it stuck in a couple of places. I can definitely lap faster. Well, the final scenario, we are going to try on this level. It is another checkpoint 1. It's called Bob and Weave, and we have a pickup truck. I'm having a sneaky suspicion I'm going to probably roll the truck at some point around here. I had noticed this route kind of in front of the grandstands previous. Oh, bugger. That's okay, so we need a little bit more speed across there, probably. I can do that. We can get a little bit more speed across there. We can jump up onto the roof. Oh, we're going to go fire into... Yeah, we're firing into the cave. Got to be careful carrying speed in the cave. Things can go quite badly wrong through there. Oh, they could also go really badly wrong across that next section. Ooh, bloody hell. Didn't think about going up here. We've not really got the speed to go up there very well. However, we have done... it's a little bit... Oh, bugger. I know where you want me to go, and I'm not going to be able to make that turn, I don't think. Okay, maybe we'll be better approaching it from a different angle. I think we probably would be, because we've got to turn that, climb here. Yeah, we're not going to make it. I think it was another 1 minute 17 seconds, I think, to complete the course. Oh, it wants us to make that corner as well. We're not going to make that corner there. I was just grabbing buttons. It's, yeah, not going to work because we've got to try and carve our way through the water. We've still got a bunch more checkpoints to go. No, it's not going to happen. Ooh, there's a very narrow gap there. Very, very narrow gap there that I'm going to fully expect to plough the truck into on this next attempt. Right. So we've got to carry good momentum through this first section here. I reckon we've got to fly off of this jump here with a decent amount of speed, try and get a landing of some sorts. There we go. Yeah, it's landed well enough. Now, maybe not too fast onto the roof, because we've got to get control. It's no good carrying a lot of speed onto the roof if it flies wildly out of control when you leave the roof. There we go. We have avoided running into any of the pillars. Now, we've got to get good speed on the way up here, but sharp turn down. That's more like it. And then we will have a nice straight approach towards this next jump. Fly through the air there. Oh, perfect landing as well. What more could you want from the truck? I don't know if I can get away with hitting this checkpoint and going across one of the piers rather than driving through the water and losing speed, but we're there now. We are through that section. I'm really hoping there aren't too many checkpoints to go, because that's really narrow. That's really close to death. Oh, water. I hate water. I hate water with these vehicles. Come on, D-Series. Come on, D-Series. We've got 3 checkpoints and very few in the way. Oh, it's over that way. Arse. Arse. We got so close. That is a real tight time limit. That is a real tight time limit. You've got to be near enough flat out the entire way round and hope you get lucky bounces. Hope that everything falls the way of your truck. Oh, like that, for example. So easily could have fallen over. Across the roof we go. Throw it into the cave. Oh, don't clog the wall. Well, okay, we can run the wall. That's fine. We bent the steering a tiny bit. Not enough to give me any real major problems. Now, throw the truck up the hill. We spun it the wrong way. We've kind of got oversteered at a really awkward point. We'll gathered it back up. It's okay to keep going, but not ideal. That's going to be a clunky landing. Oh, we got away with it. Now, let's try. Oh, come on. Get the checkpoint. Yes, okay, so we can get across the pier. This will help save us valuable time, but my truck is pulling. less than ideally to the left, especially when we've got to try and carry speed through. No! Through there. Oh! Okay. I think we must have clipped the truck bed, is what got that, because we haven't done any damage to the front there. Must just be in the truck bed. We can't afford to have bent steering going into that section. Going into that section, you've got bent steering, it is game over because there's so little room to correct the truck. All it takes is the tiniest little kind of bounce off of the scaffolding, the metal poles, and then you are in trouble. Now, it's a little bit neater down that first section across the roof. Nicely done. We can't be flat out through this corner. There is a decent amount of grip in this truck. Give it credit where credit is due. There is a decent amount of grip available in this vehicle. Oh, we're bouncing awkwardly. Please don't roll. Please don't roll. Please don't roll. Thank you very much. Down the other side now. We've got to be fast up here, but not quite so fast as last time. Oh, a little bit more speed though would have been good. Not quite so fast that we clonk the steering, not quite so slow that we roll. That's a... We're literally talking a mile or two an hour will make the difference. The time limit is mean. The time limit is very, very mean on this. I like it for a challenge. It is a bloody good challenge. It is a mean old time limit. Right, we have got everything good so far. We are across the roof with a minimal amount of bouncing around. We are through a little bit slow through the cave, actually. Could have been a smidge better. Thankfully, it does line us up nicely across that metal. Great. We aren't slipping and sliding our way around there. Very nicely done. Over the banked corner. Oh, turn and fly. Oh, we've overshot. Please don't bend steering. Please don't bend. I can deal with just about every other broken aspect of the truck, but bent steering would not go down well. We're taking a slightly longer route there. Doesn't matter. That'll be okay. I don't think we have got bent steering this time around. We are through. Good work, D-Series. Oh, that water is just so agonizingly slow for the vehicle. I think we are a smidge faster than we were last time around. Where is that finish line? I don't know. No, 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 no. Roll. Ah. I couldn't see around the corner. And didn't realise how tight a return that one was going to be. This is a mean course, but it is an absolutely incredible circuit. It really, really is. We'll have one more go. You know what? We'll have one more go. Trying. If we fail this one, that is going to be it. This is a tough time limit. I'm not the best driver in the world when it comes to beams, certainly. I'd like to think I was half decent, and this is a seriously difficult time limit to get the vehicles through. So, yeah, there is plenty to do. There's a whole bunch of different scenarios as well. I think it's about 5 or 6 of these checkpoint ones. There's about 5 or 6 timed laps around here, and then you can just generally go and explore the map as well. It's an incredible environment. Huge amount of attention to details. Another car hanging from the tree up there. I think one of my favourite maps that I have played around with. Oh, carried too much speed into there. Bugger it. We're not going to be able to do this, I don't think, now. Oh, no, it's kind of wobbled and bounced its way around horribly. We will try. The truck is still drivable, actually. Still going in a straight line. Amazing. I'm just about going in a straight line. Amazingly. Oh, get on those brakes. Fire it through the through the gap. Come on, truck. Go. Please go. Oh, that water is utterly horrible. I think we are going to be a little bit too slow here, perhaps. We've got sort of 7 or so down. Maybe. No, it's not going to do it because I'm going to have to... Oh, we've broken a tyre as well up there. We needed a little bit more. Well, we said we needed that a little bit more. We needed to not have bounced so awkwardly. And there we go. Well, we tried, couldn't quite do it. Highly recommend this map. I shall link to it in the description so you can download it, have a go with it yourself. That'll be it from me. Thank you very much for watching, and until next time, goodbye.